Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, my fellow Democrats, my fellow Americans, I proudly and humbly accept your nomination. Will we ever be able to forget this unbelievable, this moving, this beautiful, this wonderful evening? What a challenge to every person in this land to live up to the goals and the ideals of those who have gone before us and have charted the course of our action. I was deeply moved last night. I received a singular tribute from a friend and a great president, a tribute that I shall never forget. And I pray to Almighty God that I shall have the strength and the wisdom to measure up to the confidence and the trust that has been placed in me. And please let me say thank you, my fellow Democrats. I believe that I know President Johnson as well as any man. So let me tell you about him. I have known for 16 years his courage, his wisdom, his tact, and his persuasion, his judgment, and his leadership. But I shall never forget those hours and those days of tragedy and crisis last November that we once again relived tonight, when a dear and wonderful friend and a great president was taken from us and another stepped forward without a falter, without a moment of hesitation or a moment of doubt. I was among those that he called to his side. He asked us, we the people, Republicans and Democrats alike, Americans all, for our help. And I say, thank God that John Fitzgerald Kennedy was the patriot that he was, that he had the foresight that day in Los Angeles to provide for his country. And thank God for this country and for the peace of the world that President Kennedy had the wisdom to choose a Lyndon Johnson as his vice president. I'm sure you remember these words. Let us continue. Those simple and direct words of President Johnson reached the hearts of our people. Those words rallied them, lifted them, and unified them. In this world, disaster is ever but a step away. There is no margin for error. The leader of the free world, the leader of American democracy, holds in his hands the destinies not only of his own people, but holds in his hands the destinies of all mankind. Yes, the President of the United States must be a man of calm and deep assurance, who knows his country and who knows his people. Above all, he must be a man of clear mind and of sound judgment, and a man who can lead, a man who can decide, a man of purpose and conviction. And Lyndon Johnson is that man.